as cars being stolen right now. Is that my car?
Let me check real quick.
Is that my car being stolen, Frank?
We're at delete that headquarters right now. Things get wild out here.
No, it's not. It's not. All right. Get your ass back in here. All right. Anyways, we are back, baby. Sorry for that little hiccup. Pero anyways.
That was a pretty good hiccup, dude.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm a voice actor. I am a voice actor.
He is, right?
Yeah.
You
I'm
did
a
voice acting for a bit.
I did a couple things. Anyways, but we are back.
Anything I've seen?
We are what? No. No. I don't think you've seen this. No, because it was on like a private website. Doesn't fucking matter, Danny.
Private website.
What have you done, huh?
Private,
what the fuck have you done?
A private website? What is that?
Because you have to pay to see it. And I know your ass wouldn't fucking pay. That's what I didn't want to say that. But now it's out there in the fucking
You
public.
broke motherfucker.
You broke bitch.
I get pirated somewhere.
Yeah, anyways. So here, anyways, so we're back. Another day, another dollar.
Another day, another dollar.
To make you holler.
Okay, another day, another dollar. And I know you guys right now, the world is full of fucking fake shit, lies, misceptions.
Whoa.
Misceptions. Misconceptions.
There you go.
A bunch of like he say, she say. A bunch of fucking liars.
You don't know who to believe.
You know who to believe. And in this pod, we're adding to that because here's the thing. We told you guys we're going to do something this month, and we're not doing it. The shirt's off fucking bet. We are doing it.
We're going to do it
Pero
eventually.
no mames, güey, la pasamos this guy, he had a birthday. He had like a whole cake to himself.
Yeah.
This guy was eating fucking like I don't know why you were eating so much.
I did. I really did eat a lot, man. I was just like, screw it, man.
I didn't give a fuck either, dude. So anyway, the point is that we failed. We're queer, and what we're gonna do is that we're going to we're gonna give ourselves 2 weeks. Ahora sí, güey, and hold us accountable.
2
Hit
weeks.
us up in the comments. Let us
Right
know.
in the comments.
All right, because hold us accountable. We in 2 weeks we will weigh ourselves, and if we didn't lose 10 pounds, then that's it. We're gonna take off our shirt.
I would hate to be that guy.
Yeah, and we're gonna. I'm gonna after this. We're gonna go to the fucking thing, and we're gonna go to the scale, and we're gonna weigh ourselves right there and then. Matter of fact, should we do that right fucking now?
No, we don't have to do it right
Okay,
now.
all right.
No.
Yeah,
We're
take
gonna
it
get
easy.
then we're gonna have to.
Anyways, but the point is, let us know in the comments, and I'm also gonna do another thing. I'm gonna fucking say it right now. I think I'm gonna try to get us on Spotify.
There we
Really?
go.
And
Wow.
Apple. Spotify and Apple.
You're gonna make the
That's
deal.
it.
You're
Yeah,
gonna sign
I'm
the
gonna
deal with
sign
them.
the deal with them because ya estuvo bien, güey.
Yeah.
A lot of people are telling me, fool, I'm gonna crash. Fool, I've been hearing you on my fucking.
Been watching that shit.
So you're right.
Yeah.
I heard your fucking cries, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get you guys on Spotify.
Spotify.
Right? So yeah.
So put W's in the chat for Spotify and Apple Music or Apple Podcast, please.
Other than
W's in
that-
the chat.
How was your guys' birthday, gay boys?
Oh, it was a good time. Good time. But by the time that
You came back from the road.
yeah, it was just you're burnt out.
Yeah, you
you're
are burnt
done.
out.
You're done. So and it's the one day that everyone wants to say hi and happy birthday to you and see how you're doing. And you're just like, there's nothing going on up here anymore, man. It's all done.
Yeah, especially the way he parties.
Exactly.
Está cabrón.
It was cool, man. It was very nice, very chill. I think after 25, you don't really celebrate birthdays like you used to. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to.
After fucking 10, I stopped celebrating birthdays. Homie, what the fuck are you talking about? I never celebrate a birthday. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
All right,
Don't touch
man.
me.
Sorry, man.
Don't touch me. Don't remind me. And, we never really had birthdays like that.
Yeah, güey, ya. Supéralo, man.
No, esas cosas no se pueden superar, Danny.
You don't know my life.
You
man.
don't know my life. I don't know why you keep asking like you actually do. You don't.
Because every time I ask, you go, "Is this 60 questions or what?"
Yeah, you're right. I don't like that shit. I don't want you guys. The less you know, the better. You,
What's up?
on the other hand, I'm pissed off about.
Why?
Because he did not hit on no girl, dog.
Oh yeah.
All he had one fucking
Yeah.
mission and was to hit on girls
Yeah,
that
and
weekend.
he did not.
He didn't do a fucking thing.
Nah.
He only told one girl, "Your hair smells good."
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
is the
yeah.
creepiest
Yeah,
thing to
yeah,
say
No,
to
no,
a
no,
girl.
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
That's not how it went. You guys know that. So
You guys know that. Who's you guys?
Who's you guys?
you guys.
We weren't there. We weren't the girl.
I
You
saw
you
the
came
girl's-
up to us and
Okay,
told
let
us.
me
I
ask
saw
you
the
this.
girl's
Did you
face
guys
go-
see me?
Ugh.
Oh, that's not true either.
Yeah, she went.
All right. Whatever.
Is he gonna eat me? No, but what happened?
No, I went up to her. Sorry for the voice crack. I went up to her. I said, "Hey, you have really beautiful hair." She said, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much." And she shook my hand. She asked me. I, asked her for her name and this and that. Forgot her name already. I mean,
Ooh.
but we only talked for like 10 seconds, and then that was it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
we
yeah.
went when we went out for our birthday, actually, and there's somebody out there that could verify this. I went up to go buy a drink with my buddy, and a girl goes, "Oh my God, I love your outfit." And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I love this and this and this. And then she's like, oh my God, what's your name? This and that. And I was like, somebody set her up. Like somebody set her up to flirt with me while I was buying a drink. I didn't buy her a drink.
When was this?
This was after our birthday.
Oh, okay. On Sunday?
Yeah, on Sunday I went out with my
He
cousins.
did come and tell me the story. And then he showed me the girl, and I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, fuck.
What?
That's
She was
the truth.
pretty.
There she's no pussy. You got
Wow.
the drunk goggles,
All right.
dog.
Anyways.
Cabrón. When you got the drunk goggles, everybody looks pretty. Even you guys look pretty this weekend. I was like, hey, so let's get. I got two bad bitches. One on my right, one on my left, dog. Oh yeah, those drunk goggles.
Walked into the club like,
Don't deceive you, dude. Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's funny.
good one.
You know,
dude, it's so funny how you say that. I'm the worst with names. I cockblock myself so many times because of the names. They'll give me their names. I can care less about your fucking name. And then I remember one time I was with this one girl. We were hitting it off at the bar one time. We were talking food. She was beautiful. We were hanging out, making her laugh. And then, the drinks are flowing, dude. She's holding my hand. I'm holding her waist. We're pulling each other close. And I'm going in for a kiss. And then she, like, pulls back and goes, like, what's my name?
oh,
And then I was like, I fucking forgot. I was like, Anna, and she just was like, if you don't remember my name, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
oh,
Damn.
What is my name? And I was like, hold on, chill. What's my name? I bet. Let's see if you fucking know Jesus. And I was like, it's Jesus. Okay, you fucked that up big time.
dude,
I can't do this. No, but yeah, and I remember telling her like, Annabelle, Annabelle, and she looked at me. She's like, "Really?" I was like, "Well, yeah. And it's like it starts with an A, Annabelle, and then I'm gonna give you one more chance. Go." And then I was like, I really thought hard for it. I'm like, fuck, and then it was Anais. That's what it is, Anais. Crystal. Oh,
sheesh,
way off.
sheesh.
Wow.
Way off.
You know-
Crystal. Crystal with a fucking C with a K and left. I'm like, fuck.
You're not gonna believe me, but there was a time where I was about to hook up with this girl, and she goes, "When's my birthday?"
Oh, what the fuck? Whoa.
Right? But it's because I've known this girl for a
She
long
had
time.
She had a strap that said "Happy Birthday." When's her birthday? You take away the 4 and 5, and the 6, me.
No, so then she was like, "When's my birthday?" And I was like, "I don't know." And she still let me hit, so it was nice. But it was like, then why are you asking those type of questions? Yeah, I knew you guys weren't gonna believe
Kim,
me.
mom, wait. You said
No,
all
I
that.
believe you. I
Well,
believe
way to
you.
give yourself a compliment. Fuck the shit out of her, dude.
I did not say that.
I have a huge dick.
No,
I don't know if you guys know.
the
Did I ever
first-
tell you I have a huge dick? I'm sorry.
The first time I ever kissed my first girlfriend, I called her by the wrong name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was rough, dude. We were
What
like,
did you?
we
You
were-
called her best friend's name.
yeah, I called her her best friend's name, dude.
Frank, that's a big no.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And we ended up dating for a year.
But you called her by what
her
the
best
fuck?
friend's name, because me and her best friend were close. You know, when you
How
try,
close?
when you're in high school, the way to get to a girl is through her best friend,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you become friends with the best friend. You're trying to like get to the friend, and me and the best friend like are always hanging out. And then finally, like I get one-on-one time with the girl. Go out. We go to a park. You know, we're sitting there. You know, young and all that. And then, I
Yeah.
pull her in.
No,
I
we're
pull her
young,
in.
Young guys, young gal.
You know, I pull her in, and then no,
you got to.
No, okay.
You
Well,
have
I pull
to.
her in, and then we're like play fighting, and then I
It's
go,
just tell him
and
what's my name.
What's my name?
then I call, and then we were play fighting. We weren't. She didn't say that.
My
We were
name's not
play
play
fighting.
fighting.
We were play fighting, and I call her the wrong name, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "No," and I pull her in closer, and then that's when I give her a kiss.
Okay, that's first of all, that was very rapey. Second of all, you're already giving her emotional damage, fool.
Yeah,
Like, what the
dude.
fuck? Like, you're hitting her with like, you let her know I'm gonna be the type of guy who's not gonna listen to you, who's gonna tell you what the fuck to
Yeah,
do,
yeah, yeah.
and I'm gonna force myself.
Wow. Okay,
That's,
delete
whoa.
that. That's not true.
That's what I.
not
Hold
true.
on, that's what I got from that interaction. If I was a girl, I'd be like, "Yo, this guy did this and wants this and does this. Fuck that."
Wow.
Wow.
If I was a girl, I would let none of y'all motherfuckers hit. None. Maybe Patrick. But other than that, none of y'all motherfuckers.
Really?
I don't know.
Patrick doesn't even know your birthday.
Call right now and see if that's true.
He doesn't. 100%.
If he fucking doesn't know my birthday, he's done. I'm dropping him, dude.
Ask me.
I'm fucking
Ask
leaving him.
me.
You know my birthday?
Yeah, of course I do.
You know my birthday.
Of course I do.
This guy wants to fuck me so bad, and he's never ever gonna do it.
He will. Jesus will give it.
Nah, hell nah, dude.
I play the long game, you know?
Yo, Patrick,
You're on the pod.
you're on the pod right now. But real quick, we wanted to ask you a question because Jesus is claiming that you know him. So, when is Jesus's birthday?
Oh, dude. Wow, you guys are really putting me on the hot spot here. I feel like I'm in a relationship and the girlfriend just asked me how long we've been dating.
That's exactly what's
That's
going
exactly
on.
what's happening.
That's exactly
I
what's
told him
happening.
that if I was a girl, I'll let none of you guys hit. And then Danny said, unless Patrick, I'll let him hit. And he said, he didn't even know your birthday. I was like, bullshit, call him right now.
Bro, when is your birthday?
Bye, Patrick. Bye.
Didn't we celebrate your birthday?
Yes.
Yeah. He had a show, Sherman
Where
Oaks.
were we?
We had a show in Sherman Oaks.
He didn't go.
Oh, you guys didn't even invite me, dude. That's how special I am to you guys.
Oh.
Damn.
So you don't know.
Over here putting... Don't put this on me, dude.
Gaslighting
You
him.
know what, dude? Fuck this. Bye, Patrick.
Bye, Patrick.
Did I say I'll let him in? Because I would never let him in. Ever, ever, ever. Danny, what's my birthday?
Oh, dude.
You lied this whole
no,
time.
Hold on.
You deceived me.
Hold on. It's December.
What?
Dude, I can fuck this up.
Okay, just say whatever goes in your head. Say the right thing.
13.
You did it.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta let him hit.
December 13th.
Oh,
Because the show was on the 12th, and I was like, dude, it's not the 12th though. Like, cause
It wasn't the 12. Anyways, but thank you.
Don't say happy birthday to Zeus. He doesn't like it.
I don't like happy birthdays. Anyways, but forgetting the names is a big deal, dude.
Yeah.
I remember one time like this one girl I remember forgetting her name and looking over to my shoulder. I'm trying to remember her fucking name because she's doing the same bullshit. Which, girl, stop doing that shit. It's just so annoying. She was just like, "What's my name? Come on, tell me my name. Tell me my fucking name." And I'm looking back at my homies in the back, going, "Like, bro, I can't read lips.
Yeah.
I can't read words. I can't read.
Yeah.
And you're giving me fucking.
Yeah.
He's going like this.
You could write it down. I wouldn't know what it is.
Yeah, dude. And they do the face like I know. He's like, and I'm just like, fuck. And he's making it worse. And he's spelling it out. Like, pinche man, I can't even fucking read, dude. Like, even worse. So, I got that one wrong. It was Alyssa, and I called her anesthesia.
Anesthesia.
Anyways, but
yeah.
God, this drink right here, it starts my day. There's certain caffeinated drinks that they bring you back to life.
Yeah. A coffee.
They actually make you enjoy life.
True.
A good coffee, like you think that your life is shit, you're dying, you can't go on, and then you have the right sip of the right coffee at the right place at the right time.
Changes you.
It boosts this energy that you think like, I'm gonna like
Life's gonna be okay,
life's gonna be great,
dude. Yeah.
I'm gonna and then the idea. Listen, the ideas that come in your mind when you're high off of caffeine is bananas. Like
That's true.
You come up with a business plan in your head that made you millions of dollars, and you're gonna execute. You're like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start a fucking taco truck. I'm gonna start at this fucking corner. I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna have multiple corners, and before you know it, I'm gonna be a fucking gazillionaire.
Yeah.
And and then you start telling yourself, I don't know if you guys do this, but you start thinking about, okay, now I have the money already. Yeah, you accept it in your mind. I have the money. What am I gonna do with these gazillions of dollars? I'm gonna give this person this much money. You know what? I'm gonna give my mom this much money. I'm gonna give this. Like you start.
Oh yeah.
Now planning.
Yeah. When you win the lottery, you're planning who's giving and getting
you're
what.
gonna get. Yeah, but it's not the lotto. It's more like the fucking
Business plan.
caffeine fucking business plan, right? Now everybody, you're making yourself feel happier because now you're like, I'm such a good person because I just gave half my family like a
All
house.
my earnings.
That is funny.
And then you start thinking
yeah.
but that's, and then you start thinking, what about this person? But that's too much money.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fake money,
Right?
You can add more money, but then you're like,
Yeah.
no, I'm limited because I only have this much amount.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if I did this and I got that much amount? Okay, in that case, then I can afford. Before you know it, you spend 3 fucking hours
Yeah.
and you didn't even get one fucking work done
Nothing.
that you need to do
Just
for your real
daydreaming.
job. You know what I mean? Because you were
Yeah.
daydreaming the whole fucking time. That's
if you
caffeine
guys,
for you.
if you guys
That's
are listening
caffeine.
while drinking caffeine, leave a coffee cup in the comments,
Coffee
please.
cup in the comment, please.
Coffee
Let us
cup.
know
And
if
that's
you guys
why
are
I
fucking-
say you should try cocaine, Jesus. You might come up with
Holy
something
shit,
else, dude.
cocaine. I've heard a lot of stories of like, oh, I do cocaine, it makes me take a shit. What does that mean?
Oh, I don't know.
And everybody says, oh, it makes me take a shit, dude.
But so does coffee.
I guess it's all in the caffeine, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
I think
cocaine have caffeine?
I can
So
wanna
if I
say
drink like 4 cups of like espresso shots, is that like cocaine?
It's gonna be close to it, but cocaine only lasts 30 minutes. It makes you feel.
You know
good.
a lot about cocaine, buddy.
I do a lot of drug research on my free time.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So,
Well,
anyways, as I was saying, yeah, it only lasts 30 minutes, and then but it gives you like the dopamine, like you feel like you're doing something good, and then like you have a lot of
It
energy.
does, huh?
Yeah, that's what I've seen a lot of YouTube videos.
I bet you have. Oh yeah, me too. I've only seen a lot of YouTube videos of doggy style. Never done it.
Never
Seen
done
the
it.
videos. Looks nice. I don't need this fucking gay fucking straw. Enough with the straws.
You're the one who wanted it.
Cause that's the gay thing about a straw, is you go in for the fuck.
You know, there's some dudes that come into my work and they refuse to drink out of a straw
It's
because they say it's
culpable.
gay.
Yeah.
Can you believe
Because
that?
you just be like this, you'll be like, yeah.
So let us know, are straws
I told
gay or
that fool,
not?
man, shut the fuck up. I'll beat your ass. That's gay. There's nothing hard about, getting your ass beat with a guy with a drinking. Go for
So
it.
the other day I was relaxing.
Uh-huh.
I was relaxing after a long day. Went to LA to go visit my cousins and stuff, and it felt really good, but at the same time I was really anxious because it was during the whole Trump thing when he.
And that kind of thing's spooky, right?
Yeah. It was like you were just in your head. You're like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? What's next?
And I didn't help because I called him. I was like, "Ya valió verga, güey."
yeah.
He's like, what happened? And I was just like, Trump, dude. Ya valió verga. He's going to fucking bomb L.A., dude. L.A.'s going to beat the
Yes.
fucking shit. Because I was
Yeah.
like, which one of the major cities are going to hit?
Yeah.
L.A. or New York? And I think New York already got their fucking, they already pulled their card.
Yeah.
They're coming to fucking L.A.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I know. I don't know. Anyways, what are you doing?
No,
I'm
no.
like,
He
ya
goes,
valió
if I
verga,
was
güey."
you, I would start taking your money out of your bank right now. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't have money.
I was like, take your money out just in case. Get a bag that's like a prep bag to like get all your food, like canned foods and shit.
Yeah.
Como traga este vato, güey. I'm like, yo, you need to fucking make sure you're alive. 'Cause
He told me he was going to the store buy rice, buy beans. He
I
was, he
all
was
in my
ready to
fucking
go, dude.
closet, dude. I'm ready to go.
Wow.
I have a fucking emergency bag.
Doomsday
'Cause
prepper
The
right
thing
there.
is, like, LA, let's be honest, it's a piece of shit town when it's like normal.
Yeah.
It's like you can't get out of nowhere. You can't leave anywhere without having fucking traffic. Imagine everybody trying to leave at the same time.
Yeah, like the
Valió
fires. Remember
verga,
the
güey.
fires were all backed up.
Valió verga, güey.
That was
So
wild.
it's like that moment that the shit hits the fan, you gotta be ready to skedaddle.
Yeah, and I was not ready to skedaddle. So and then I came home, and it was late at night. Frank was finishing up the pod, and then out of nowhere we hear this loud explosion, like loud. And you know it's 4th of July is coming up, so you don't think much, but that one was like, hey, yo, that was different because it got to the point where the house shook.
So you just heard a boom and everything
Yeah,
was shaking.
shook like that, and lights fucking flickering. I was like, oh damn, it's going down. And for a second I was like, wow, this is really happening right now. Of
So
all
you thought you-
places.
yeah, you thought it
Yeah,
got
I was like,
bombed.
oh my
That's it.
god. I was like, dude, that has to be an explosion.
Oh shit.
And I was like, why would anyone explode something here? So then I was like, maybe a homeless fucked up, and he was like, you know,
I've seen those, by the way. The homeless propane tanks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been at the park and then we heard boom, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then we saw a fucking fire under the freeway. And we looked and we saw a fucking homeless guy running down the street burning. Ah! I was like, drop and roll, fucking bum man, drop and roll. It fucking smelled like fucking kind of sound that smelled like ass.
So there
Se
was
quemó
this.
la mano y todo.
Yeah,
It
no, I
looked
believe you,
dark.
man.
Have you seen the movies when they're like fucking melting? Ah, se
Like
miraba,
Anakin.
And I'm like, oh, it smells like burnt air.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his fucking fault.
So that
I was trying to smash that thing. That fucking killed the mood. That girl was not in the mood after that. Have you seen a fucking homeless guy burn
Yeah.
to death? Like
That would
we're
do
like-
it, man. That
that'll
would turn you off.
That'll definitely
And black
do
people
it.
were like, "Why didn't you help? You would help a fucking homeless guy burning, smelling like fucking."
I would tell him stop, drop, and roll, man.
That food smelled like HIV. I don't know. No, I'm kidding, I'm
Wow.
kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding, guys. Jesus fucking Louise, put a smile on that face.
Oh, so and then so I was freaking out, and I'm flight, or you know how fight or flight when something bad is happening. I'm flight all day, every day, 100%. I'm good luck. I freeze instantly, and I literally didn't know what to do. And then I come outside. I'm like, yo, Frank, what was that? And he's like, I have no idea, dude. I was like, dude, that was nuts.
So you walked out of your room.
Yeah, and I
You saw
stood
Frank
right there.
walk out with this fucking little thing on. That's how he sleeps. And he's like, dude, what the fuck happened? You're like, I don't fucking know. And what about your dad?
My dad wasn't here.
Your dad was like this. He was like, damn, man, did you hear that? Hey, knock at the door, man.
You know, this is my room, man.
What the fuck is your room?
So no, my dad wasn't home,
Okay.
and so I'm freaking out. And he's like, "Okay, let me call our friend who lives closest to us to see if he heard it." And then I'm like, "Okay, who do I call?" I call my sister who lives far away, and I'm just like, "Yo, like something crazy just happened." And she's like, "Oh, like, well, what's going on?" And I was like, "I don't know, like literally an explosion, like it's getting crazy." And then next thing you know, you just see all of our neighbors coming outside. And I'm just like, damn, like this is crazy. And I was like, all right, I'm going to call you back. I'm going to try to see what's going on. And then when you walk out to our porch, you just see the embers of the fire on the other side. And you're like, holy shit, something blew up, like for real. And and then you see all our white neighbors just start running over there. And it's like, why would you run towards it? Like
The danger,
I was like,
it's
that's
a known
terrible.
thing. They want to be heroes. The thing about white people is that they're nosy and they want answers. They need answers. We're nosy from a distance.
Yeah.
We're
Exactly
nosy
what
like,
happened.
from a fucking far.
Yeah.
Hey, ¿qué está pasando? Pero
You literally
don't
don't.
get close.
Right here, just watching.
White people
What
are
the
just
fuck?
like fucking in the mix. And
Yeah.
lifting things up and holy shit, there's a bomb that's about to go off. Like,
Oh, no.
shit, dude. Does that fuck up the audio?
No. I mean,
Can
on
you
here,
hear it?
yeah, on here, it's
okay,
fine.
well, if you can hear it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Spotify,
there's a
we're here. We
skip-
made it.
There's a skip. It was my fault. I dropped the thing. Anyway, so yeah.
So all the white people were running, and then
So can I chime in? So here's my thing with that. Once I hear the explosion, I'm going outside to see, because it obviously didn't happen in this fucking room. So why am I trying to find answers in this room? Why am I calling other people? Just walk outside and figure out where it came from. Not saying go to it, but just figure out, like, walk outside and be like, ¿Qué está pasando? Like, I don't understand freaking out inside the house. Like, why are you guys freaking out inside the house?
No, I
Like,
when it
get
exploded,
outside.
we heard it, I was just like, dude. So the thing is that, like, obviously that meme of like, oh, when you think you hear gunshots, but you live in Orange County, it's just a firework. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not like you don't hear gunshots or you don't hear anything going on really in Orange. So like to me, I was like, oh, it was a fucking loud ass firework. And then I was just like kept editing, and Danny comes out, did you hear that? And I was like,
scared.
I was like, yeah, man, I think it was just a firework. And he goes, no, dude, but that was loud. And I said,
He looked down, he's all peed. I got
whoever did that explosion also peed in my pants.
Yeah, dude.
and I was like,
Dude, someone came making her pissed. I'm like, no, do you pee? No, it wasn't me. Somebody peed on my pants. It's like, Danny, you obviously peed your pants. Oh my God, you too? You too, huh? Someone did it. Someone peed on me, dude.
so then from there, I was just like, all right, let me make sure like it wasn't like it was just a small firework that we're hearing it really loud because it was close. So I was like, let me call my buddy.
Yeah.
So I call him. I was like, hey man, did you hear this? He goes, no man. But on the Ring app, like people are reporting that they heard a loud ass noise, and I was like, oh okay. And then we're just literally watching, like you said, white people are running to it. We're over here just watching, like what the hell's going on?
And so
over there?
then what ended up?
We go outside. We start. We're like, all right, let's go check it out. Then everybody's already coming back, and then the guy's like, oh, it was a pressurized gas line that broke. That literally just went boom, and it just everything caught on fire on that side.
Pressurized gas line?
Yeah,
That broke?
that literally popped.
Dude, is that like a common thing?
I don't
I
know.
have no idea. 'Cause how does it just like happen and everyone's like, oh, it's no big deal.
Yeah, because there was like this propane line or whatever the fuck. I don't know if it's propane or it's a gas line también. It was a gas line. That was my house where we live with my parents. Like, there's a gas line that's running through the backyard, right? For years. And I guess like it fucking, when they were building it, when they were building the homes, I guess the gas line blew up, like it popped, like what you guys did, and all the gas landed on one of the houses that were being built. So that whole land right there was like contaminated.
Shit.
So they couldn't build houses from like 4 lots. There's nothing being built there. It's just like empty. And they said the rest of the houses are fine, but they needed to do like a meeting, and everybody like flipped out, and everybody had like it was like an issue. But I remember thinking like, well, hold on. My dad and everybody's like, yeah, pero ya pasó, ni modo, la casa ya, ni modo. And they're going to build our house and this and that because they were building our house. We're one of those new homes that got built. And the whole time I'm like thinking about, but like, we're going to live there. And then if it happened once, can it happen again? It's all, Sí, puede pasar otra vez. Why would I to go to sleep every night? It would be like, what about that gas line?
Yeah.
And I would always think about
That'd be very trippy.
My dad would be making carne asada, and he'd be fucking. I'm just like, fuck. What about this gas
Yeah,
line that's
yeah.
under the ground?
It's a lot
So
of
it always,
anxiety.
it always like freaked me the fuck out. So I'm like, okay, this is fucking scary. But now when you said that, I'm like, fuck. How many gas lines are like under people's homes that we don't know nothing
If you guys
about?
work for the gas company or know anything about gas,
Chime
put
us
in the
in,
comments,
chime
please.
in, please.
Explain it to us.
Please.
There's fucking a lot of
Scary
fucking
out here.
crazy Final Destinations. Another Final Destination that happened. There's this fucking lifeguard. There's this lifeguard that was at the beach in California. I don't know if it was in Huntington Beach,
I don't remember, but you did tell me the
Manhattan Beach.
story.
A lifeguard, right? He's just like in his own little puesto right there, little post, like fucking checking out hot bitches, being hot too, and a fucking umbrella. The umbrellas like that go on the beach. At the end, they have tiene un pico way like a fucking toothpick, right? It's like so you can bury it in the ground. Well, that shit fucking caught some wind and it went straight into the lifeguard's arm.
What
like this,
the-
just whoo, and it just went straight through. So he was like chilling, and that thing just fucking came at him, and it went through his fucking arm.
That's
What?
nuts.
Are you kidding me? Isn't that crazy? He's like fucking walking around like, a la verga, wey. This shit was like, and so he had to call the ambulance. They came and got him.
Let me picture this.
Uh-huh.
Danny, you're the lifeguard.
Here
You're
we
you're
No.
the one with the arm, and your first call is to Jesus.
No,
I want to hear how you explain this to
First of all,
Jesus.
before you even say that, he said, "Mátame, mátame." But to take the arm off, dude, take it off. Dude.
They're like, who do you want us to call? And you go, Jesus Sepulveda. Call Jesus Sepulveda.
You call me?
I would not call Jesus. Jesus would be so mad at me.
Yeah, I'd be like,
What
"You
the
dumb,
fuck are you
you
doing?
dumb motherfucker." That's what I
How
would say.
did you not see it coming at you?
Oh,
How
fuck.
big are we talking about this fucking umbrella, dude? Like, what are you doing? You're
I'm
on
surprised that
duty.
it punctured your fucking strong fucking meat.
Yeah, he's like,
Pause. Anyways, go for it. So what would
So
you do
go-
in that
go,
situation?
in that situation, I think I would freeze. I'd be like, oh my god, Jesus,
Oh my!
Daddy's broke ass. No, it's okay, We're gonna call the ambulance. Please don't. I'll figure this out. Dude, he'll be showing up to the house. Hey, picking in the door. Hey, can you guys close your eyes for 5 seconds? It's like, why? For 5 seconds, just close your eyes real quick, please. Just, dude, come on, close your fucking eyes. All right. Trying to walk in the door. Hey, Danny, is everything okay? Keep it closed. Your eyes, dude. God damn it. He comes in. You catch him halfway. Danny, dude, oh, fuck. Dude, what's this sick-ass umbrella doing? And you're, and he turns and he sees the fucking arm. Holy shit, Danny. I know. I just flew and it caught wind and it got my arm, dude. But don't worry, I'm gonna go take a shower. Hopefully it goes away.
I'm gonna go clean it out and see
That's
what
not
happens.
how this works, Danny. All right, well then you pull it out.
Do you know we have Advil?
Fuck, that's disgusting, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's
a
horrible.
fucking
I hope that
out.
guy
Yeah.
recovers well.
See, with that cabrón, way, but that type of shit, I remember seeing. I don't even know if I want to. This is a disgusting one too. This fucking guy. I remember I was doing an open mic in Tucson, Arizona, and there was this bar gig that we were doing an open mic. It was and outside the patio. It was crazy. We were all there, and it was a cool little packed room. It was like 40 people. It was rare to get 40 people to come to a comedy show in Tucson, Arizona. So we're all excited about it. We're over there doing open mics, dude. And the thing is that this homeless guy was outside, and there was like a rail, right? Like, you know, the metal railing or whatever. And he just started talking shit to the comics. Like, fuck you, that's just, boo, you fucking suck.
Heckling.
Heckling from the fucking thing. So we're trying to get rid of that fucking homeless guy. So then one of the comics said, shut the fuck up, that's why you're back there. Or go throw pennies or some dumb shit, right? He got mad, so he climbed up the fucking railing, and he was yelling at him, saying, fuck you, motherfucker, I'll jump over and beat your fucking ass. Fuck you. So the bouncer had to go out there and fucking pull him out. So he was just like, hey, man, get the fuck off. And then we're trying to get him out. He didn't want to. He's like, get the fuck off of me. And he was kind of like a weak sauce. So now the fucking bartender was like, man, fuck this. He goes over there, right? Leaves his fucking pose, becoming that white fucking hero.
Go figure
right?
it
He's
out.
like, because he was all fucking cowboyed out, very country. Look at it. He's like, if he looked like a country fucking fan, like country singer
Yeah.
fan, right? He had those tight ass pants, nice ass, and a tight shirt, and he just fucking a towel hanging out because the fucking bartender runs outside, dude, and he just be on the morning. He's like, I'll get this motherfucker out. Yanks him, whack, and when he yanked him, on top of the rails are these pointy fucking spikes. Pointy spikes. It looked like bow and arrows, right? They literally look like bow and arrows because they have the pico in the front, that little at the end. when he did that, he missed. Thank God, he missed his fucking face, but he got his fucking arm from here all the way up here. He fucking, you just see him go like, and he's hanging, hanging from the rail like this, like fuck, and we're all like this, holy shit, and this guy's still fucking yanking on, like, Greg, let him go, Greg, let him go, and he looked up, he's like, man, what the fuck? He was mad at the guy. He's like, motherfucker, I told you to get the fuck off. Now he's fucking grabbing him, pulling him back up. He's like, and then so he was like, dude, let him go, just let him go, and he's barely hanging on to another. At the end of the rail, like the other end, he's like barely hanging on with his tippy toes. He's like, oh, fuck that. Like, he's hurting, right? And we're all like, don't move, don't fucking move, don't move. This girl's Jesus. Like, I work for the DMT. I work for EMT. Don't move him. We got to call the ambulance. He's going to get an infection, this and that. And then he's just like, what? And they're like, we're calling the ambulance. We're calling the ambulance. And he literally was like, what? Fuck that. And just fucking yanks it out, dude.
Jeez,
By the time he yanked it out, we're all going, oh, shit. There was fucking fat hanging from the... it was all crazy.
Dude,
it was
gross.
There was fucking... hanging. I never seen fat like that. I was like, holy shit. This fool se tiró el suelo away. They get him a towel. They wrapped it. ENT came. They found him in the corner. They fucking treated him. And then I saw him like literally like 2 days later in downtown Tucson. And his fucking arm was swollen. I was like, ooh.
Jeez, dude. That's awful.
A doctor there. Yeah. Wow. Same guy that fucking burned himself at the park. I'm kidding.
Dude, I think Jesus might be schizophrenic. That guy does not exist.
Yeah. Turns out,
random homeless.
That never happened.
Good story, though, right?
That was all in my mind. Woke up and it was all a dream, dude. No, but why did we get there?
Because of the explosion.
The explosion. The explosion. So
then I do call my dad, and I'm like, hey, man, like, something blew up over here. And he's like, oh, you guys okay? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, guy, be safe. And I was like, all right, for sure, dude. You know? And then he comes home.
Your dad is, your dad's the best. He's fucking taking care of business.
Yeah.
He got a call about his kids like, hey, that probably was my fucking dumb fucking kids. They're probably playing with my little barbecue in the back. And the little propane, they don't know how to connect it. Blew themselves up, fucking idiots.
So then he comes home, and then we're just on another random day. We're just hanging out after the explosion, and he hears a loud, like, boom, like a loud
bang.
One. Yeah. And then he goes, what the fuck was that, man? That was loud. And I go, listen, bud, that's nothing compared to what we heard, right? If you would have been here for what we heard.
You guys are those people that act like they went to war. And
yeah,
shit.
I was like, I told him, you would have shit yourself.
Uh-huh.
And then he goes, oh, yeah, I know, man. That's why I don't eat late anymore.
What the fuck? Hold on, sorry. I just got breaking news that, sorry, dude, I know I derailed it, but I got breaking news that Mexican boxer Cesar Chavez Jr. arrested by U.S. immigration officers.
What?
Are you serious? Is that real?
What's Yahoo News?
Well, Homeland Security said in a statement on Thursday that they did take fucking, wow, no one is above the law. Wow. What happened?
Patrick sent us Jesus' birthday.
Oh, shit. Okay. Can you screenshot this and put it up?
Yeah.
Please? We're going to screenshot this. Okay. Patrick Wikipedia. My fucking birthday. Typed in Jesus Sepulveda. Birthday. 1967.
It doesn't even say what day.
What day. And this is not my fucking picture, dude. This is not my fucking picture.
That is fucking hilarious.
Oh, guys, this fucking idiot. Anyways,
but that's crazy. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. arrested.
We don't got enough views.
This is it, guys.
Let me tell you something. All right, we're derailing everything.
Yeah, we're going way off topic. Way off topic. We have things we want to talk about.
We do have things that we want to talk about, but you gotta understand we're living in real time where technology's
we're humans
against us. And I got a text message from a girl saying that like Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. got
so it's not important
deported. Yeah, so that kind of threw me off. I'm like, that's fucked up. They really are taking motherfuckers like crazy.
Yeah,
that's that. Because also he can leave whenever he wants. You know? So, anyways, that's that one that kind of threw me off. The next one was Patrick with that stupid fucking meme that he tried to be funny, and that threw me off. And then this third one really pissed me off because I did a reel that went on Instagram, and it was a stupid fucking reel about David being he's going for the USA.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought anything of it, and I said it's not going to do anything. And it's starting to pick up steam.
Yeah.
It's starting to go a little viral.
Yeah.
All right? And people are all about David, and I don't want this fucking prick to now have leverage to say, you see, I'm the reason why your podcast is blowing up.
Yep.
So what I did is I made a reel. Just me. And I was like, you know what? This is my fucking reel. No one else in it. Let me see if that's even true, because I know that I'm going to bring some heat to the fucking pod.
Mm-hmm.
I posted it. Only got 200 views.
Jeez.
Jesus fucking right, Frank.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's nothing against David.
No, it's all against
it's
David.
against David's character.
Yes. And
Can we talk about Jenga?
Yeah, we could talk about Jenga. Yes.
All right.
Okay. Have we talked? We
No,
haven't
we haven't even talked about the road.
So here's the thing. We were on the road. We went to San Luis Obispo. We obviously, you guys saw the other pod, Oxnard, all that shit, and we were playing Jenga. And I started like, let's make it fun. Let's bet.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we gonna bet? So I said, okay, if you lose, like if you're the one that pulls out the Jenga thing and it falls, like we all have to do something that you have to,
Yeah.
that's the bet.
That's the bet.
So then we said, all right, if you lose, you got to call us by like a nickname for the rest of the day, just 24 hours. Rest of the day. He said, cool. Everybody said, cool.
Everybody was
so
in.
we
We agreed.
Then we started playing, and then he touched the brick, and then touched another brick, and that's when we said, no. The way we're going to play
Mm-hmm.
is if you touch the brick, that's the one you
That's the
got to
one.
pull. I know that technically that's not how Jenga rules.
But we
I
all
don't give a
played
fuck.
it. We
But
all
we
played
all
it like
accepted
that.
in that
Yeah.
moment and said,
We
oh,
all played
okay,
it like that.
cool. Let's
Yeah.
play like that.
House
Cool.
rules.
House rules.
Yep.
So he goes, Frank goes, Danny goes, and then I go, and then that's the first fucking round. Then fucking David goes again, touches the brick that has all the weight on it. So like he did one of these, todo se movió,
Yeah.
güey.
Everything
Everything
was
was fucking
moving.
with the whole tower, and we're like, so we started cracking up, and then David's like, fuck, he's trying to figure it out, and sure enough, he loses.
Falls.
So boom, it falls. So now we're like, okay, what are you gonna call me? And so I went with, every time he calls my name, he's gonna say, hey. He says, hey, I'm your dirty little slut.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he has to say when he
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
to get my attention.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm your dirty little slut. Do you know what time we're gonna leave to the next
Yeah.
bar?
Yeah.
That type of shit, right? So that's what he has to call me, your dirty little slut.
I said mine was Big Daddy. So
Big Daddy. So
everybody
every time he
was-
calls, he's
calls me,
like,
hey,
Big Daddy, can
I?
we go? Yeah.
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 We're not gonna say mine.
Just, why not? Say it.
I told him to call me.
And that's his ex-girlfriend.
yeah.
That's the girl that keeps it. So he went dark. I'm like, fool, that's fucked up. So when he said that, he flipped out. He's
Yeah.
like, no, this is fucking bullshit. We're not playing this
yeah.
fucking thing. We're like, no, this is my mom way. That's the that's
Yeah.
the rules. You're hanging with the boys. Those
Yeah.
are the fucking rules. You said yes, and he's just like, no, and then he's fucking not letting it go, googling things,
Googling.
mad about the whole. He's that guy. That was getting mad about. Technically, that's how you do it. You have to do this. Let's replay again. Let's do it again. So we're like, ¿sabes qué? We did the other round, and he again.
Yeah, same brick.
And now he moved to like from being first to being second,
Yeah.
right? And he fucking did the same thing.
Every time.
Oh, it's just bullshit.
Yeah,
So we
every
already
time.
knew it was becoming
said
a
he's
fucking
out.
problem. So I was like, ¿sabes qué? Wait, you're out.
You're
dude.
out.
You're fucking out. So then he's like mad about that. So he's out. So then we start playing, and then you lose.
Yeah.
And then what did we?
We
had
did
to
we
give
did
it
the same
nicknames.
thing. Nicknames.
So what do you have
right?
to call me?
Was
No, you have to say it.
Which
is his ex-girlfriend.
And then-
Boy, look at how mad he got, dude. He fucking got red.
because we're not talking about that right now.
And then he had to
then
call Danny.
Coach.
That's
Coach
right.
Danny. Yeah.
I don't know why that
Danny.
pissed you off so much.
Because he's not a coach.
Yeah.
He's not a
Oh,
coach. Fuck
okay.
that.
So he started calling you Coach.
It's an
Danny.
honor to be called coach.
It's a privilege, and
It's
you
a
haven't
privilege.
earned it.
It's an honor.
So yeah, and then
So then we did the third round. The third round was he lost again. David lost again.
Yeah, David lost
and this
again.
time he was like, it's because he's just going last. That's not fair.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. Then you go fucking last. Perfect. We didn't even get the fucking first round done. Because when I went, then Frank went, then Danny went, and then fucking David went. Y le tocó otra vez, güey, and he fucking lost, dude. At this point, I told him that his bet was going to be that he has to go hit on the girl.
Yeah.
He has to hit on the girl by the end of the night, which he did.
He
actually.
did.
He
He
went for it.
did complete
He
that
did
one.
stuff, but he went for it.
she did.
But él también, ustedes también, you guys were going after like the beautiful girls. I'm like, fool, stop. Can you guys accept the fact that go after the 6 and the 4s right now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
His fool was
You're
going
right,
for fucking
you're right.
10s. I'm like, fool, why are you going for a 10?
Yeah,
You're right.
You
You're
want to
right.
get embarrassed? Goddamn.
You're not wrong.
Anyways,
You're not wrong.
There's nothing wrong because sometimes
Not wrong, yeah.
you hit enough 10s.
Yeah, it's true.
One of them's going to stick.
Are we not going to talk about how I also lost and I handled it like a pro?
I don't even remember. That's how much, like, you didn't stick out because I didn't remember. Did you remember?
Because I handled it like a motherfucking pro.
Okay, so you lost.
I lost, and we said if the next person that loses, they have to go on stage and the first.
Oh,
thing
yeah,
they-
yeah. That's the best one. That's the best one.
That's
Dude,
right.
So the best one was Danny losing, right? Danny lost.
Uh-huh.
And then, I mean, first round, too.
Yeah.
He lost the first fucking round.
Yeah.
We're just really bad at Jenga. That's what we found out.
So then, yeah. I know, we were playing fucking strip Jenga. We would just take off our fucking socks.
Yeah, literally.
Shoes would be the only thing we're taking off.
Yeah.
And, so Danny, he loses, and then he goes, what is my dare going to be? And I said, you're going to go on stage.
First thing you say.
First thing you say, not, hey, how's everybody doing? Nothing. Once he gets the microphone, he's going to say, man, my asshole is throbbing. Anybody else? My asshole is really throbbing. Anybody else? And then he was like, oh, no. So we were laughing. And he fucking literally goes up there.
Hosting first.
Hosting. He's the first fucking comic. A bunch of fucking white people. Dude, by the way, this show was full of white people.
Full.
Ain't no way that white people were at a brewery or something,
Yeah.
like a bar outside in a patio way. It was like the sun's going down. And I was like, fool, this is not the place to do it. He goes up there and he legit goes, so my asshole is throbbing. Anybody else? All right, my name is Danny Lopez. And he got the biggest reaction. I was like, yeah, and I'm like in the back going, what is happening? I gave this guy a fucking gem. You're fucking killing
Yeah.
from a stupid ass comment.
Stupid ass comment. And then that really showed us what the rest of the show was gonna go.
Yeah, but the
Literally.
thing is that their show was fucking mayhem.
They were mayhem.
It was.
Eran puros pinches gringos locos, güey. The
Locos,
kinds that, like,
crazy.
grabbed a beer can and crushed their face.
Like
Yeah.
you thought it was Sons of Anarchy out there, dude.
it was
wild.
fucking insane. They
Wild.
were fighting and shit.
Fighting
Yeah.
in the back. Some girl peed herself.
Some girl
yeah.
fucking passed out, hit the floor with
Yeah,
her
I
face.
just know.
It
It
was
was bad.
chaos, dude.
Yeah.
I'm over here trying to fucking control the audience. No bullying.
If you looked at that crowd, you wouldn't believe they gave you that type of show. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no, they didn't look like that.
They
But
didn't.
they were fucking. They should have been deported by ICE. They were.
Yeah. They're crazy.
They were crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, we gotta bring up Frank.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. And then also, we were at the first show, and we all just started talking, just started hanging out. And here's the thing with the comedians: we just like to shoot the shit. We're talking, and then we come up with dumb ideas, and we just either follow through or we just like force somebody to like
To do it.
do it, right? And somebody threw the idea of like, hey, why don't you have Frank go up there? And then we're like, hey,
Yeah.
Frank, you should go up there. He's like, nah, man, I can't.
Because they, it was, one of the comedians was like, hey, dude, you should go up after your brother. I'm like, no, thanks, man, I'm good. And then these guys are like, yeah, you should. And I was like, really? And then I'm like, no. And I look at Jesus, I'm like, Jesus, do you think so? And he goes, fuck it, man, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, then
why not?
I'll do it. You know, there's no risk. There's no really like nothing to win.
Nothing to lose,
Yeah, nothing to lose. So then we go. It's literally like 20 minutes before the show, and I'm like, I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. And Danny's like, Jesus will help you like write a joke. Like he'll help you. I'm like, all right. So me and Jesus are like brainstorming what to do, what I should do. Ask him like, hey, do you think this joke is funny? He goes, no, change it. And I still say it, and he was right.
Oh yeah. So I'm telling fucking Frank, hey, dude, just go up there and just like, shoot the shit and just say whatever. And then Frank's like, all right, I'm thinking about writing this joke. You should just make fun of the fact that, hey, my brother's gay. Like he just literally, Danny goes off, and then you go up there and be like, all right, so I gotta, Danny's my twin, and we all know he's gay, blah 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 blah, and then that's gonna get a reaction, cool, and just go off for that, and then say like you're a soccer coach, and how you don't look like a soccer coach. And because I was going off of the fact that he doesn't look fit to be a soccer coach, and he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna say, and he was over there in the corner. Hey, wait, one more, fucking Frank, dude, we said that right? We let it go, and then fucking Frank is in the corner, and he's working on a set. He's like this on his phone. He's like this.
They give him 1 minute. Where are you going 1 minute?
1 minute just to go out there and just be funny, goofy, and get the fuck out. Nah, Frank is over here going like, no, I should say no, yeah, I should say like. Ando bien entrado, and I'm like, look at fucking Frank, really like. And then fucking Danny's like, hey man, you wanna shh? Not right now, dude. I gotta think about the set, dude. And he's going, and then he comes up to me, he's like, all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna say, and he pitched me the joke. This is what he does. He's like, I'm gonna go out there. What do you think about this one? I've been thinking about this for a while. I'm gonna go out there and say,
Think about this for a while.
I'm a soccer coach. I know I don't look like a soccer coach. I look more like a JV football coach. And I look at him and I'm like, oh wait, what was the joke? He was like, no, cause
That's really what happened,
No,
dude.
'cause,
That's just hilarious.
what I was gonna say is that, okay, let me start over. I look like a soccer coach, but I don't look. No, I am a soccer coach. I don't look like a soccer coach. I look like a JV football coach. And again, I'm like, oh no, this guy's gonna bomb.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna bomb. And I was just like, hey Frank, don't worry about being funny. You just go up there and just say dumb shit because that's not what it's about. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna scratch that joke. He does the same thing that his fucking brother does. He says he's not gonna go do it, and the first thing he does is like he does that little. First of all, goes up there
Yeah.
30 seconds, great.
and kills that 30
Yeah.
seconds. And we're gonna put the video up.
Yeah.
He fucking kills for 30 seconds. Like we were all like, holy shit, this guy is gifted. He went up there, made fun of Danny, made fun of them, blah blah blah, and then it got quiet. And that's when, like in comedy, that's when. All right, what do you really got?
Yeah, what do you really got?
You got
Come
the
on, man,
audience,
yeah.
and then he goes, "Yeah, little thing about myself is that I'm a soccer coach, right? And I'm in the back going, oh no, oh no." And he's like, yeah. What was it? I think he said something. And I know I don't look like a soccer coach. I look like a JV football coach. And
Crickets, just
yeah,
like that.
I mean,
Crickets.
yeah, I mean, is there any body shamers here? And we're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, so that's your boy.
That was
Boy's
it.
fucking.
And then I hopped off, and then everybody was like, yeah. And I was like, thanks, guys. But yeah, the first 30 seconds where it was exactly what Jesus said, like, hey, just make fun of your brother and that you guys are twins and that. And I'm like, all right. So the first 30 seconds were great. And then after that, I just got lost. And I was like,
But how was that rush going on stage?
the first part, I was like, yeah, this is a lot of fun. Like, I like, this is a lot of fun. And then the second part, I just felt so like, I can't believe I didn't remember anything I had.
You went blank.
Yeah. I was like, I just lost it all.
You get blank, go
The
blank, and
adrenaline
everybody's
is
like
so
looking
much,
at you. You're like,
Yeah.
And I understand why your brother fucking bails on his fucking set half the time.
Yeah, so much adrenaline, dude, and then you just start crashing.
Start
But
fucking
but
crashing.
yeah, so it was cool. Would I do it again? Probably not.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank God. Yeah, please don't, dude. Yeah, it was fun to look at. It was fun to like see
What it's like for
what
somebody,
it's like
to,
for
go
somebody
up.
to go up there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like it's cool to see how people like handle being on stage.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I forget that this is a scary ass job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people don't.
It's not just for
Yeah.
anybody.
Like I'm used to it and I'm over it. I mean, there's moments where I do get nervous. I get nervous like almost every show, but not a nervous like, oh my God, what's about to happen? It's more like I just want to do good. That's it.
But at the same time, I feel like you, like after being on stage for a while, you're very good at handling awkward situations. Like
Yeah.
I saw you do a little 5-minute set in front of like 4 people. Remember for the Golden Boy boxing fight?
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
That was like that was the most awkward thing ever. Like it was like literally like a room like of people that sitting right here. I guess they had
Well,
VIP,
yeah.
and then
They had like they did like this little thing of like a VIP experience.
Mhm.
So what they do is that they go and you get to meet some of the boxers. They give you a signed glove, and Oscar comes in. They talk. Anyways, all these boxers come in and they talk to the crowd, and it's usually like 20, 25 people, 30 people. And this crowd was like, they were starting to come in. It was just
starting.
They was just starting, just open the doors, and so we had they had a group of like 12 people, and it was
Yeah.
scattered, so it didn't. Había gente in the back. Anyways, the point is that when I got there, and everybody knows that I'm a comedian, so they're like, "Hey, Sus, to buy some time, go up there and do like fucking 10 minutes." Yeah, go do like 5 or 10 minutes, and I was just like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, just go fuck around," and I was like. I thought they were joking. I was like, oh, that's funny. And then they literally was like, all right, this next person, he's a comedian. And I'm like, are you fucking
Oh
kidding
my
me?
God.
Yeah.
So I was just annoyed at the fact that they did that. They were like, give it up for just a moment. So I go up there, and Frank is looking at me like, what are you going to do? So I just literally grabbed the mic and
What are you
started
gonna
roasting
do?
people, and that was it.
Yeah, and it worked. Like people were laughing. I was laughing. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
that's
it was
a
just-
pro.
That's
Just
a pro, man.
That's, but that's easy shit. I don't know what else. I was
That's a
saying
pro.
like he's a cholo, looks
Yeah,
like my
he's a
high school
cholo,
bully,
yeah.
this and that. I was like, this guy looks like my high school bully.
Mhm.
This guy looks like he can't fight. And then I forgot what I was saying, but I was making fun of everybody in the room.
Yeah.
Oh, a bunch of dudes too. There was like a bunch of dudes in the corner. I was like, what kind of gangbang is
Is
this?
this?
And
Yeah.
and that. And then they just got this was fucking gay. I was like, the fact that you said it means that he touched you.
Oh.
And so it was just a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways, but the point is, it was fun.
The point is that like it just shows
that
like
was I'm over here explaining what I did, and it sounds like I'm bombing.
Yeah.
But it was funny though. I killed.
I killed it.
no,
Probably.
he
I
really
feel
did, and that's what I'm saying. Where it's like me, I thought I was doing that. I thought I was doing that, and what I was doing was like
What you think you're doing? Yeah, everybody. How about y'all suck my dick? Oh man, I'm really sucking dick up here.
like that's what I thought. I was like, damn, I'm killing right now. And then I'm like, dude, this is easy. And then after the first 30 seconds, I'm like, this fucking sucks.
I heard, dude, it is going back to that. It is like such an intense moment that it just feels so fucking intense, and there's so much tension, and you're like freaking out. And then when you do get like a chuckle or a laugh, when you're first starting out, because you're just trying to survive, sounds like the biggest laugh in the world. So when you get off, you're thinking like, holy shit, I just fucking destroyed, because I got like, but in reality, you only got like 2 chuckles.
Yeah.
And that's a chuckle. It's not a laugh. It's a
Yeah,
chuckle.
yeah.
But in your head, you're like, it worked. It worked.
Yeah.
Because you're used to hearing nothing, just silence. So when you go play your tape back and you hear, you're like, that was it? I thought it sounded way louder. Like
thought
in
you
the
got an
moment,
applause
right?
break
Like,
and everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
The laughs
Yeah.
seem a lot louder than what I
Yeah.
really got. So it could be very deceiving. But,
It's very deceiving. You
But
have to
yeah,
listen
I
back
mean,
to your tapes.
but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It was fun hanging out with you guys.
It was a lot of fun.
It was
the
good,
weekend
dude.
was cool to see you guys party. We got you guys shots.
Yeah, man.
that
Thank
was
you.
fun,
You
man.
guys
Thank
were
you, guys.
fucking partying
For the
Uh,
birthday shots.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was fun
great.
seeing you guys celebrate your birthday and shit.
It was a lot of
and,
fun, man.
Hanging out with those rich whites.
The rich whites.
Yeah, but I mean, going out, I saw a couple things.
Ooh.
Mm.
When you go out, you see things. Think about me is that I people watch.
Yeah.
People say, "How are you so relatable on stage?" Because I watch. I watch people. I watch the human nature. I watch people like interact with other people. And one thing I saw was a lot of boys' night out, right?
Mm.
And what I want to know is like, what's the worst? Here's the thing. What's the worst thing to do at a boys' night out? What is like the worst? The thing you should not be doing. Like, what is the thing you shouldn't be doing at a boys' night out?
Calling your ex.
Yeah. It's got to be just avoid any conversation about ex, calling her,
Yeah.
crying over her, any of that.
Yeah.
Cut that shit out.
No ex talk.
No ex.
No
Nothing
ex
of that.
talk.
Nothing of that,
Don't
dude.
call exes.
No.
All right, it kills the vibe, and also
does.
like, please, if you're going through some shit, the club is not the place to
Yeah.
vent. Dude, I don't want to hear this shit.
Yeah.
You're trying to order a drink. It's just like, no, and I'm just like, dog. I'm thinking like, fuck her, right? Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
do me, dog.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
you gotta
And
love
it's- and you're
yourself,
telling
bro.
yourself, boy, just enjoy the night. No, I am. But the thing is, she did me dirty, dog.
Oh yeah. And then
Oh, my
and then you
God.
think you forgot, and you're at the dance floor, you're hanging out, and he'll come back and be like, nah, fool. Like I was saying, dog.
No, dude.
Like, dog, I'm gonna make moves, fool. I'm gonna do big things,
Yeah.
dog, and I'm not fuck her. Like, yeah, she couldn't accept me, fool. Well, fuck it, that's who I am.
Yeah.
If she wants me to change, I'm not gonna change, dog. You're just like, fool, stop fucking talking. First of all, your breath reeks. It fucking reeks. You smell like fucking alcohol and ass. I'm over here trying to get some ass. I'm not trying to smell ass from your
Yeah.
fucking mouth. All right? It's like, I hate the fact when they start complaining about their girls
Yeah.
to you. It's like, and then the only advice your boys have for you is going to be like, yeah, we'll go talk to some bitches. It's like, when you're heartbroken, I know it's hard to talk to a girl, but just try.
Yeah.
Just try to go talk to somebody. And sometimes it backfires. Because when you do talk to somebody, they're just like, nah, fool, she doesn't get me, dog. You know who got me, fool?
My ex.
My ex.
No,
She got
dude.
me, dog. She understand my sense of humor, dude. The fact that she already knew who I was, like, she got it, dude. She gets it. And you really think that you're never going to find someone again.
Yeah.
Fool, relax. You are.
Yeah,
Just
it's
put
true.
yourself out there.
You got to meet someone new.
No, you're
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
my
Here
God.
No,
it
it's
is.
just
No,
like I'm
este
going
vato,
through a lot right now, dude.
No, but este vato.
And I'm just trying to,
Yeah, you and fucking David, dude.
come on, man.
She's llorones. Like,
It's a
go fucking
lot,
talk
dude,
to a girl.
all right?
For what? She gets me.
No, dude, it's funnier when like, go talk to a girl, and then you hear him talking to the girl. So she did me like that. She did me dirty.
You set him out for the fucking
Yeah.
to go,
Hey, go talk to
a
her.
girl, and then he's over there venting. Before you know, you're like, damn, they're really talking. Fool, they're fucking getting to know each other. You walk by, he's like, oh my god, that sucks that you went through that. Yeah, and it's like, I gave you my world, and that's how you were repay me. It's like, oh my god. Well, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. Like, yeah, do your thing. I'll be here crying still. It's like, damn, that's the worst,
And
dude.
then after he's like, "Hey, can I get your Instagram?" She's like,
I'm
don't-
good.
I don't
yeah.
have social
You
media."
sound like you have drama.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. Yeah, no, está cabrón, güey.
Oh
No,
man,
that-
never make the hang about you.
Yeah.
That's always the worst, dude. There's this story that I want to share. One time, me, Frank, and a couple of our boys were like, we're gonna have wings and we're gonna watch Chivas America.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's have a great freaking night.
Okay, cool.
We went, picked up the wings, came home, ready, spread is ready to go. We're all good. And next thing we know, we get a call from one of our childhood friends. Like, he's like,
Here we
hey
go.
man, like, he's like, hey man, what's up? And I'm just like, hey, what's good? Are you good? He's like, no, it's just I wanted to know if I could come over. And
Stop right there. Stop right there. Okay? Because that's exactly what I would have said. Stop right there. I'm going to hang up the fucking phone. You can call me back, but when I answer the phone, I better hear a different tone in your fucking voice, and there better be a different fucking vibe. Okay? I'm giving you one more chance because you're my fucking friend.
Yeah.
I'm hanging up now.
Yeah.
If I pick up that phone and I hear just one, and it better be allergies.
You better have
not.
a fucking fever.
Better be fucking sick.
You better have COVID, not
That's
a
the only
broken heart.
reason I would hear fucking sniffle, okay? That's exactly what I would have said.
Dude. So he's like, I was like, yeah, well, like, where are you? And he's like, well, I'm outside. And I'm like,
Oh, my
fuck.
God.
Right?
Holy shit.
So I'm like,
dude.
oh, yeah, man, come over. Fucking, I'm like,
That never give you a red flag. They didn't give you not one red flag. The snuffling, the scuffling, like you just went like, oh,
well,
that's weird. Why would you be outside? Get inside, idiot. You dumb. Get
your
inside.
allergies are flaring up.
You silly Billy, get inside. Oh God, you're gonna get allergies like that for sure.
No, so I'm just like, oh, I feel bad. This guy's crying. Like, maybe he's really going through something.
Yeah.
But I'm like, all right, boys, pause.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy's going to come in. Let's just be cool.
You literally pause in the middle of a fucking cheers. Cheers! Hold on, guys. We're gonna cheers when he gets here. 'Cause the
Yeah,
life of the party's
literally like
coming,
that.
guys.
Yeah, we're like, dude,
all right, yeah,
we haven't
wait.
seen this guy in forever. It's gonna be sick. Like, it's gonna be a sick hang. Like,
Fucking-
we're watching the game. It's about to go hop on. Like,
Yo,
it's about to be
Frank
dope.
is dying to fucking eat the wings. Like,
I am, dude.
Yeah,
I am.
hurry up, dude. I'm about
Yeah.
to dip it in
Yeah.
ranch, dude. Hurry up.
Right?
Fuck,
So
dude.
we're there. We're kicking it. He pulls up. And we're like, what's up, man? And you could tell he's been crying. And I'm like,
Can you say the name? I need to know, but I will bleep
no,
it.
you
don't
don't
know
know.
him.
Never met him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But so he shows up. And he finally, like, we're like, oh, man, we just got food. Like, are you hungry? He's like, no, I'm good. And we're like, okay, man, we're going to watch the game.
I'm full of emotions. It's like, oh, fuck.
And I was like,
dude.
all right, well, we're just going to watch the game. Okay, for sure. we're munching,
Hyped
and
up,
this
yeah.
dude just crying,
What
bro.
the
Just
fuck?
crying.
Literally, we don't address it till halftime. So
Yeah.
we're watching the whole
Oh,
fucking
my
game.
Wait, you guys are fucking assholes.
We're just eating. Okay, this guy's fucking sad.
This guy's a bummer, but whatever.
Yo, this guy's in the court.
Chivas
crying.
is losing
He's
2-0
just like, man,
now.
he must really like soccer, huh? This guy's fucking, he's just cheering up.
Literally like that, dude.
And then fucking, then he's like, Chivas. I mean, you're right, dude. We got enough wings. No way, man. That's what I need right now is a wingman.
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what
Fi-
happened? Okay,
halftime-
halftime came. We're
halftime,
like,
hey,
all right, are you guys gonna talk to him? What?
Yeah, halftime happens, and we're like, all right, dude, we gotta fucking address it. It's too obvious at this point.
The game is over. Like, they turn down the commercial. You guys turn down the volume. You guys come from this like, woo! So, what's with the tears, bud? The thing is, my girlfriend.
Yeah, she broke up with me. We just broke up, like literally, because she lives on our same block. So that's why he was there. And like,
he got dumped and then
Yeah,
came here.
he
Just pulled the fucking
to a
party.
boy
dude,
gang, dude.
not only that, Chivas ends up losing 4-0.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
fucking pissed. And now this guy's over here.
4-0 fucking press, dude.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, dude. You come to my house after the boys hang
Yeah.
to hit me with some dumb shit like that after ruining a good meal.
Yeah.
That don't ruin a good meal, dude.
That was,
Oh, my
dude,
God.
that was rough, man.
Because here's the thing, party pooper. All right, if you're that guy, dude, if you call your boys and your boys are having a boys' night out, you gotta come with that fucking drama, dude.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, bud. We all have issues, and we're all running away from our issues. That's what the hang was about.
Yes.
We're all trying to get away from the problem.
Exactly.
We are away from it. when we leave the door, when we go outside to a real world, we're gonna face those problems. But when you're inside the boys' night out, that's what it is. We're running away. That's why we're drinking so hard.
That's
if you
right.
see a homie just fucking, hey, fool, this fucking takes shots. He's got fucking issues that he's running away from.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want to tell the boys yet.
Yeah.
The issues come at the end of the night.
At the end of the night.
At the end of the night.
the little bang bang.
With the little bang bang, a little food, and then it's like.
And we're not
nah,
talking
wait.
about like bang bang.
No, we're not gonna fuck each other.
We don't
bang
bang.
bang is
We
when you
don't
just
bang.
eat
We don't
multiple
bang.
types of food.
Yeah, we just get different fast
That's
foods.
when the dramas come out. Yeah, when the night's over, you have your fucking your fucking fast food,
Yeah.
and everybody's done. It's like, so yeah, man. So what's up, man? Nah, fool. I just fucking lost my job, fool. I couldn't
That's
even
when it
afford
comes
this
out.
meal.
Yeah.
You're like, don't worry about it. You had those like late night fucking
Yeah,
fast
yeah.
food. Like, don't worry about it, fool. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm out of here. And then they call you the next morning. Hey, my bad for all that shit, dog.
Yeah,
Pero
exactly.
Last night was fun, man. We should do
Yeah,
that more often.
Exactly, dude.
All right.
That's what it is to hang with the boys.
Not in the middle of a fucking
Fucking
game.
hang,
Yeah.
And you bring all this drama. What is your problem?
Yep.
These guys, man, I don't understand that we all got that one friend
Yeah.
Yep.
that comes to the fucking group with the issues. Like,
Yeah,
compa, later,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let me enjoy this beer.
It's
Let
true.
me enjoy
Yeah.
this fucking night, and then hit me with the shit. Okay,
Yeah.
fucking guy, dude. And what happened? He cried, and that's
Yeah,
it.
he cried, and we're like, damn. But then, like, he explained the situation. It sounds like he was cheating on her,
Yeah.
and we're just like, why are you so sad, dude?
Yeah. You
get-
get talking to bitches.
Yeah, you're over here. He's like, yeah.
Is it
she-
awkward if the conversation lasted longer than 30 minutes and the game's on? Start turning up the volume. Oh, yeah. I hate that, dude. Yeah. Remember one time we were having a boys' night out también where we were all hanging out. We were having a good time. And the homie fucking comes in with that bullshit. Just like, no, fool, my fucking girl, she's cheating on me, dog. Fuck that. And then he riles up that one fool. And he
To go
tells him,
kick
like,
his
hey,
ass.
fool, let's go fuck that fool up.
Mm.
So now the hang went from, like, we're going to go to this bar. We're going to go talk to these girls to now we got to go figure out. Now we're all like bitches who fucking driving around
Yeah.
the neighborhood, catching her with this dude. And that's when I say, you know what? Next time, fool, la verga, güey. I'm going to do my own thing.
Yeah, I think
But that's
that's
when I was young. I was in my 20, 21.
that would be mine. Like, worst thing to do when you're hanging with the boys is into making it about fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's always one friend who gets too aggressive when he drinks, and you're like,
Oh,
oh,
I
dude, you're
hate that.
killing the
Yeah.
fucking vibe right
That was
now.
going to be mine. One thing you don't want to do in the hang is, like, be the fighter. Don't start
Yeah.
fights
Yeah.
at the fucking hang,
Yeah.
dude. A lot of times it's like, bro, especially when you're already connecting with a girl, you're doing your thing, and it's like, who are these guys going to bars and clubs trying to fight? Go try to talk to a girl. I
Yeah.
never understood the tough guy. I never understood the guy being tough trying to, like, fight everybody at the club. For what?
Yeah.
Fool, there's fucking girls there. Go talk to a girl. Why the fuck do you want to roll around with
It's
a guy in
true.
the parking lot? Fool, go fucking talk to a girl. Roll around with a girl in the back seat.
Yeah.
What are we doing rolling around with guys at a fucking park? Hey, what's up, fool? I'm going to show you this fucking new MMA trick that I found
Yeah.
at my
Yeah.
fucking jiu-jitsu class. Like, fuck all that. Fuck, go grab a girl. Go show her. Hey, if someone ever grabs you like this, grab like that. Oh, my God. You're fucking strong. That's what you want.
Yeah,
Show
that's
her
so
the
true,
jiu-jitsu
dude.
moves, dude. What the fuck you doing showing a guy? Hey, fool, grab me right here real quick. And you're rolling around the fucking parking lot. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I never understood that. Don't be the guy trying to fight at the hang.
at the hang, never.
No. You know, Daddy had to get us some fucking agua.
But yeah, talking about boys and hanging out with the boys. I wanted to ask you guys: do you guys ever have a friend that switches up or changes up when you guys bring a girl around?
Oh yeah, there's always that one friend, right, that starts acting a little too funny, starts laughing at all her jokes, when you know damn well the jokes
He
aren't
turns
funny.
into prime Eddie Murphy.
And then he starts acting tougher than usual. Like, all of a sudden you say something, it's like, shut up, bitch. We going to bitch. Say, yeah, right. That's not what I thought. It's not
Yeah.
that's not what your mom said when she was on
Yeah.
my fucking dick.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah.
you can tell because they'll do a little glance to her to see if she's looking. Be like,
Yeah.
That's what I thought, you motherfucking pussy.
yeah.
And it's like, oh, why
There's
you,
no need.
Hold on, why are you looking at the
Yeah.
female?
And the
for?
thing is,
Why you keep looking for acknowledgement?
The
I
thing
see
is-
what you're doing. He keeps like, yeah, that's what I thought. Fuck you up, dog. Shit, the fuck? It's like, yo, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're trying to see if homegirl's watching you.
yeah,
And also, the homegirl is the homeboy's girl.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
are you doing?
she's
What are
not
you
there for
doing?
you. She's not there
She
for you.
doesn't give a fuck, and especially when they're here's the trick. Here's the tricky situation. It's like also Tamiana, the homie, right? It's like if you're the guy bringing a girl and you guys are at the talking stage and you're bringing her to, you're gonna gamble with the fact that
Yeah.
the homie's there's gonna be that one homie that doesn't respect talking stage.
Yeah,
He's gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna not hit on her, but I'm gonna show her that I'm a cool guy.
just in case.
Just in case you're more interested if you're over here seeking for another fucking. Did I pick the right friend? You know, am I dating the right guy? Or, oh, that's a cool guy. Because what you're doing is like, I'm the cool guy of this group, and you got the wrong guy. And then you might want to like slide in my DMs after in case you're done with this shit. So that's what he's doing. He's trying to show you that I'm the cool guy in the group.
Yeah.
And also, pinche vato salvaje, güey. I used to be that friend. Here's the thing. I used to be the entertainer of the group, and I used to try to be like, yo, I'm the cool guy in the group, and I think you
Nice
made a
to meet
mistake.
you.
Yeah. Because my move used to be like this. I know my group. I know everybody in my group.
You know their
I
strengths.
know their strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
And if I see that baddie chose that whack attack, then it's like, wait a minute. Those is baddie this whole time? This baddie should have been my baddie. If this baddie's thinking like he's the pick, no, baby boo. You got the wrong pick. I'm going to show you the real pick. I am the fucking pick. And then I never get picked. And here's the thing. That's when you realize I'm not the baddie of the group. I am the vibe and the sense of humor of the group, and that's all I got. And if
you got to know your role. You got to know your role.
And if that's not what you're feeling, then that's it. The baddie's
You
gone.
do. You got to play your part.
But I wasn't. Yeah. But I've only done that twice, and I caught myself, and a homie pointed it out, and I was like, "Hey, fool, you fucking be switching on when the girls are here, fool. What the fuck?" And I was like, "Ooh, I don't." And they're like, "Yeah," and they give me examples. Or hey, and they started doing the inside joke of like, "Hey, it's this girl's coming. Hey, keep an eye on Jesus, fool. Que te lo va a quitar. He's gonna be out there." And I'm like, "What? Fool, I'm not like that." And then the whole group is like laughing. You can tell there's a separate group chat that I'm not in.
Yeah, when the homies call you out like that, something's up, dude.
They're making fun of me. They're laughing at me, not with me.
Yeah.
And that's when I had to stop down.
Big time. Big time.
Yeah.
The only way I switch up is if I really like her, I get really shy and I shut down.
Sick. That's gonna get you to fuck them. Hey, you know what? I want to fuck that quiet ass mouse.
That quiet ass mouse.
That mouse right there is the fucking quiet.
I like the shy guy.
Hey, what do they call you, a little mouthy or what?
I'm shy guy.
Oh my god! I bet you can make you scream. Don't talk. And he's so shy he doesn't even talk. He's like. Let's do it. Start doing sign language. It's like that's all shy.
Kenny, you can talk.
He's just like,
Oh my god.
Oh,
like,
dude.
no, this is my own way. But yeah, I hate that guy. That's like, and I also have been the friend that would bring a girl, and then I saw like a homie just kind of like I was just like, dude, why is he's trying to be Mr. Funny Guy and shit, or start including her in the fucking conversation. There's always that friend that's just like, what about you? Like, what do you do for like, what do you do? It's like, hey, que te valga verga, what she does, homie.
But
Que te valga verga, güey. She's aquí va a estar conmigo, güey. You know what she does? She fucks me. That's what she does. Okay? If that's what you're asking.
Really?
She has not fucked me yet, but I hope she does. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he's asking, why do you want to know? ¿Pa qué?
I think there's also a difference.
That's that fucking jealous ass boyfriend shit, huh?
I think it's also a difference between if you bring a girl that you're talking to and you're just bringing a friend.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if you're just bringing a friend, then everybody has the right to go talk to her, flirt with her, whatever. And if you're going to act like you're her boyfriend and you ain't her boyfriend, that's a switch up too.
When you act like the jealous boyfriend and you guys aren't even talking, and when I tell her, like, oh, how long you guys been talking? It's like, oh, no, we're just friends. Homie.
Yeah. You got to check yourself right there.
For the fucking, you brought her for the squad. Thank you so much. You did your fucking job.
Yeah.
Now it's time for the boys to take a turn.
Yep.
Take a turn and feel like, well, who's she feeling? También no la juegas de Mr. fucking I'm her boyfriend, dude. You brought her inside the circle to get fucks.
And you know what? Your boys might all strike out, and that's it.
And that's fine. And we're all going to be like, but anymore, the girl wasn't for us.
She was cool, but that's it.
Yeah, thank you very much. She was a cool thing to look at, pero
what about when you bring a whack chick to your homies?
You also don't want to be that guy, dude.
Yeah.
You also don't want to be the guy bringing the whack bitch, and he's just like, hey, fool. And then she goes to the bathroom, I'll be back. Yeah, for real.
Everybody's just like, no, dude.
Fool, dog. Hey, fool, we're going to act like we're going to go to another place, fool, and just act like we're all going home. But we're actually going to go to another place. You have to fucking move the function to another place
for real.
to get away from the whack bitch. Oh, it's the worst, dude. I remember we did that. We moved the function to another spot, and we had to tell the homie that we're all going home. Nah, we're gonna jam out, fool. Yeah, for sure. And we go, and then he starts bar hopping, and then runs into us. I thought y'all left. We're like, fuck, fool. We had to let him know it's scared because you brought a whack attack around us, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No
dude.
way, dude. No
Yeah.
way.
So I mean, you know, it's tough, dude. But the switch up is real. Can you blame us though? Like, And I say us, I mean the guys who do switch up. It's like when you see a hot girl, hey, it's hard not to switch up. When you see a girl that you're attracted to, you're like, fuck, dude, I like her. You know, it's kind of hard not to be the fucking entertainer. See, you can run. We can dance. Oh, you saw that? That's what I do for fun. Yeah, yeah.
Funny.
Well, yeah, man. I mean,
but no te pases de vergas, güey. If they're dating, fool, come on, fool. Stay
yeah,
here late.
that's where I think
That's
you gotta
disrespectful.
set that barrier
wait
right
until
there,
he goes to
dude.
the bathroom and be like, hey, so what's up? Like, kidding.
You really
I'm
like him or
kidding,
not?
I'm kidding. Hey, he's whack. What?
Hey, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go somewhere else. But we're saying, let's go home.
We're gonna take the party at my house. Everyone's gonna be there. Yeah, sure they can. Why is there anybody here? I don't know. It's so weird.
They're gonna get here. They're gonna get here.
You want to go to my room? Watch a movie? Want to watch The Office? Don't say that, dude. Delete that, please.
That was an accident. It happens.
I wanted to ask you guys, what are some things people believe in, but you guys do not believe in?
Oh man, there's a couple of beliefs that are out there that it's not for me.
Yeah.
Danny, what's yours?
Astrology.
Oh, astrology.
Astrology.
Astrology is the
Like the
horoscopes?
signs, like the horoscopes and stuff like that. It's like I just think it's just like they do it to be relatable to everybody, and you can't just generalize one person. And then they say, "Oh, well, it matters what time you were born." I was like, how does that all really work like that? You know?
Yeah. It is. Listen, I kind of believe it because every time I've heard it, it's like spot on. You're like, that's exactly what I'm feeling right now, and so it always like would get me right. But you're right. Like maybe they're just saying it to like it's something that's universal for everybody.
Yeah.
But well, let's put it to the test.
All right.
Can we look up? Okay, I'm Sagittarius. Your guys are Cancer, right?
Yeah.
So look up. We're gonna do two. Read two of them off, but don't tell us which one it is.
Okay.
And then we're gonna pick which one we think is
Like,
ours.
are we doing our traits
Hold
or
on. No.
Oh.
We give him what our signs are.
Okay.
He's gonna read two of them.
Okay.
And out of those two, which one sounds more like us?
Yes.
And then we're gonna reveal if we pick the right one to see if it's true.
Okay.
All right.
So we are gonna read daily horoscope. All right. So this is the horoscope for your day. Which one
Yeah.
do you guys relate to more?
Okay.
He's
Cool.
gonna
Ready?
start with Cancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Here we
Don't
go.
just be spontaneous. And then don't go in order. You can go like the second one or whatever.
We'll read three. We'll read three. So
or
that
read
way.
three.
that
Yeah.
way
That's
we'll
enough.
get-
That's enough.
okay.
That's enough.
Here we go. Okay. So today might be emotionally intense. Your greatest gifts may get you into trouble on a day like this, but that doesn't mean you should stop being yourself for even 1 minute. There's a great deal of important information to exchange, so remain open to all opportunities and possibilities. Meet the world with open arms. Okay? That was one. Okay, here we go. Number 2. You may wonder what all the fuss is about today. People may be getting all worked up over nothing. Don't get absorbed in the melodrama. Set the record straight and bring out the truth as you see it. Don't let others hide behind facades and don't do the same. It's important for everyone to be aware of how you feel.
Wow.
Bars.
Holy shit, dude.
Those are both
right.
good.
Last one. Here we go. Stand back and let someone else take the reins today. Trust in others. There are many helpful hands out there to guide you. The most important thing is to let go and have confidence that others will direct you. They will if you let them. Your brain may be buzzed to the point that you feel you've lost control. Relax your mind and calm your nerves.
Wow.
Hold on, dude, a minute.
Damn.
Fuck.
All right, so which one do
The
you
last one feels like me. You?
Number 2.
Okay, so Jesus, that was actually the Aquarius horoscope.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Danny, yours was actually the Sagittarius horoscope.
Wow.
And
Wow.
First one
It's
was the
Cancer.
Cancer.
Wow. You see? It's fucking fake. It's fake. Because that one
Right
felt more
here.
like me.
Welcome back to Mythbusters, everybody.
Holy shit, dude.
Mexican
Man, this is
Mythbusters.
pura pinche mentira, güey.
Yeah.
Hey, they got in my fucking head. I believe it every time. Be like, that's how I fucking feel. No, mames, why you crystal bitches? Ha ha!
Wow.
Throw that shit to the fucking trash.
Wow.
Wow.
Nuts.
No, but yeah, I mean, horoscopes, if you read them every day,
Yeah,
good
man,
for
that
you.
makes
If you
sense.
don't, then you don't. What?
No, okay, one thing that I want to say something that I don't believe in.
Mhm.
One thing that I don't believe in is what I don't believe in is yoga. Like yoga does not make the whole like I never had yoga that made me feel like, oh my god, I escaped. my body. Every time they're like, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. It's like, no puedo. I can't shut the voice that's up here. Because when I'm at a Zen place, like, I always feel like, this is bullshit, dog. Get the and I'm out of it. I can't be in peace. I can't meditate. I can't be in peace. I think I'm like I gotta do heroin to be in peace. To be like the guys in the fucking park, Logan. I can't calm this down. I physically have to take something to calm me down. I can't calm myself down like my whole body like that.
Wow.
You know. So I don't believe in yoga. Yoga to me is like that's not my own way. Like I don't believe it.
Wow.
But we'll see.
I disagree with you. Yoga is really
But
good.
yeah, you're
dude.
also fucking easy to manipulate. You're easy to trick with your mind.
True.
You say something like, "Oh, this hat is actually fucking blue." You say it 1,000 times. This was gonna be like, "Yeah, it is blue."
Yeah.
It's fucking
100%. It's called manifesting what you want and what you want to be. You got to believe it, man.
Is
you
it
got to believe
manifesting
it.
or is it being dumb? That's not manifesting. That's more like I'm just gonna give up and accept what it is. That's what you're doing. I'm more of the fucking.
No.
Nah, I'm gonna argue it until I know I'm right.
You guys let us know in the comments what you guys think. Is Jesus right or Danny right on that? And if you guys also any of these things that you guys feel that you guys do believe in, write it in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know if we're wrong.
Let us know we're wrong.
We always like to be proven wrong.
Real quick.
Also, the Bible. It's
God, yeah,
fake
right.
as fuck.
Okay. Jesus is one of the guys that gives best advice. I want to say this. I want to give him a shout out.
Gay.
Anytime that Danny says that, but at night calls Jesus. Jesus, this is going on. What should I do?
Danny calls me, dude. I'm fucking trying to put the baby to sleep. I'm trying to bone, have a fucking late night sesh, and then she's like, "Hey, do you talk real quick? What? So this is the thing, dude. I'm putting pasties on, but you can still see my nipples. There's nothing I can do. Anyway, so we'll see about
No,
it.
so we're going to do a little segment called Jesus' Life Advice to all of you guys. We asked on the Instagram. If you don't follow it, make sure you follow it. Delete that podcast. And so some people ask questions, and some I want to hear what Jesus has to say. Okay, so here we go. One is, how can I become a better comedian than David?
Easy. Just go up, dude. I'll guarantee you it's going to fucking happen. You got to go up there and you fucking have to try. Here's the thing about if you want to be a comedian. If anybody really wants to be a comedian, I'm just going to throw this out there. If anybody just, like, 'cause it's in the back of your mind. You're like, sometimes when you watch good comedy, it looks easy. You're like, oh, I could do that. Those are thoughts that I have in my head that he's saying that's so relatable. I can do that. And honestly, you can. Anybody can be a comedian. But the thing that separates me from everybody else is that you actually go for it and you actually put in the work. Because you're going to bomb. But I bombed. Everybody bombs. You're going to realize how to do stage presence, and then you're going to figure it out. Then you're not going to be afraid of the stage. Once you get that out the way, you're going to be able to be creative on stage, and you're going to be able to have those thoughts that are flowing through your head come naturally, all right? That's step number one. Number two is stop trying to make them laugh and just be yourself on stage.
Wow.
Because what we do in the beginning is that you're trying to say something so they can laugh. And I know it sounds very stupid because that's not what this is about. This is about is like you bring the audience into your world, show them your sense of humor, and then they'll laugh. You understand? Like stop trying to be something you're not because it's obvious and we can see it. And everybody's like, that's not really, it doesn't feel like that's who he is.
Wow.
So just
These are bars right
so
here, dude.
just
I'm over here.
bring yourself, yeah. So bring them into your world, and then they'll laugh because that's genuine, and they'll believe that. Trust me, an audience can sense when it's coming from like a real place. So that's how you become funnier than David.
Told you, boys. Told you guys, man. This guy gives great advice. All right.
That was
One
great.
said,
that was amazing.
I
someone
hope the
said,
guy on my left took it.
said, should I marry my hyena? Love the pod. Saw you at the slow show. Cop the t-shirt.
So you caught the t-shirt. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Is this Hunter?
No, it's not.
Okay. Does he want to marry his hyena?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, dude. Here's the thing. It's like, well, how old is he? You didn't tell how old he is.
He didn't say anything. He didn't really give us much.
Okay, so let me tell you this. Let me tell you to be quick about this one. Okay, if you're 20 through 23, do not marry your girlfriend. I repeat, do not marry your fucking girlfriend. If you're 25 through 28,
Do not marry your girlfriend.
no. If you're 25 through 28, if you're 25 to 28, I say that like you should go for it. I wouldn't be mad if you did. I wish I would have married somebody around that time. Because even though, like, you're still young, you're still at 27, 25 through 28, like, you're kind of like an adult. You're a little mature. Like, you can handle being married, and you guys are both going to suffer together and create a good bond. If you really love her, if you've been dating her for a while, and you guys, like, can live together and respect each other, that's the perfect age. Because, I'll tell you this why. Because if it turns out that you guys don't fit the married life, by the time you're 32, you're still young enough to go date someone else and start a family at the 32 to the 35. You can still create a family then and find the right one. And that's the good age. Like 27, 26 is a good age to, like, marry somebody. So you can give yourself a little bit of, like, room to see if this is the right fit,
Okay.
20 to 23, 24, do not do it, dude. Go find. Go have fun. Go fuck as many girls as you can. Girls, go meet as many boys as you can. Figure out what you like. Because that's what it is. It's like trying something on. You're like, I don't know. You got to find the perfect fit. I love this shoe. This shoe is the perfect fit size. I like the way it feels, this and that. That's what you're going to go do right now. I like the way he talks to me. I like the way he is. But he sucks with doing this. I'm going to go find somebody that can probably be good at that. So that's what you're doing. So, yeah. So date like that. And then if you're like 32 and up, what are you doing? Stop. Date the girl. Marry the girl. What are we doing? Just marry the girl. She's the one. She figured it out. If you've been with her that long, you're in your 30s, wait. The life is not. Because here's the thing about this. Is that life is not about what's happening on Instagram, and life is not about what the world is doing. It's what are you and her doing? Worry about that. Worry about you and her. Everybody else don't matter. That life on Instagram is fake because everybody, what they're doing on Instagram is putting out their
image.
They're putting out their greatest fucking what they want to be on Instagram, not who they are. Everybody's just putting out what they wish they can be, because that's what people are seeing, like the best version of themselves. That's not true. A lot of people fucking fake the funk on Instagram to make you think they have it all figured out. But everybody's still fucking struggling out here. So stop worrying about Instagram. Worry about you and your little circle.
Damn. So the next one is, how do you get by in the early 20s hustle phase?
Early 20 hustle phase is like, you think you, in that age, you really think that you can take on the world. You really think that, my ideas can become executed well, and you want to learn. But the thing where you're lacking is life experiences. You do not know about life. You do not know how things are going to go. You have the energy and the ambition to do something, to run a business, but you don't know how a business is run, right? So what I would do is I would connect with someone who's older, who's been through it, to kind of tell you what not to do and what to do, and just right now gather as much information as you can to start a business. Ask the people that run businesses, if you have somebody that's a friend who has a successful business, and be like, what did you do that you wish you would have done or wish you would have learned when you were in your 20s? And he'll tell you, don't do this, don't invest in this. I will start with this, start slow, start this. Because what happens is you buy something into it at you go all in, and then you realize like, man, I should have just started slow until it got to a bigger stage. But don't stop hustling, dude. You got to keep fucking grinding. Because if you start right now, by the time you're 30, fool, you got a strong fucking business. If you start right now in your 20s. And in your 20s, I would say this. Is everyone's going to tell you no, and everyone's going to tell you that it's a crazy idea because they're projecting their fears onto you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's impossible for them to do it because they couldn't do it.
True.
They never did it. So they're just going to project their fears. No, Mijo, no, or no, don't do that. Or, hey, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Homie, like, that's because you don't see the vision that I see. So you have your own vision. So you got to go through all of that to just stay focused. Keep doing it. Because if, when it came to comedy, people were like, why would you got to fucking, you're a citizen, go get a job. Because you weren't funny. So that's why it's impossible for you. If you see an opportunity to start a business here because it's lacking the attention, and people don't see it, they don't understand it, they don't get it. Live streaming, ¿qué es eso? No, es about to trabajar. So just go for it, dude. Don't let other people's fears project onto yours.
Wow. Bars.
Where am I?
All right, next one is, what does it mean if a guy stops liking your stories?
What does it mean if a guy stops liking your stories?
Stops. And you used to like them all the time.
Well, that means that, like, hey, I'm trying to get your attention, and you stop fucking showing me attention, so I'm over it.
Yep.
That's all it is. It's very simple.
Yeah.
A guy's liking your shit. He's doing this, and there's only so much poking you can do until you're like, she's not feeling it. And if the girl's posting something because she likes to poke, but she doesn't want to react to it, and waiting for him to slide in the DMs and make the strong move, then you just stop playing games.
Yep.
Girls, if you like the guy, just también show some fucking like. Don't be afraid to throw yourself out there too and be like, hey, Sasuke, what's up? I see you like this. What's up? Like, throw yourself out there. Show us. Hey, throw us a little rope.
Yeah.
Yep.
Save us a little bit. I mean, why
Help
we
us
playing
out.
games? Yeah, help us out.
Yeah, true.
There's nothing wrong with that.
True. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Simple as that. Especially if you're feeling them, because if you heard of the fact that he didn't look at your stories, you like him. So go show him a little like.
This last one, no advice, but I got a question. Rank Seinfeld, The Office, and It's Always Sunny.
Seinfeld, The Office is always fun. So Always Sunny, it's gonna be it's definitely gotta be Always Funny number 1.
Always Sunny.
Oh, it's Always Funny. What did I say?
You said It's Always Funny. It's okay.
I thought I meant like It's Always Sunny.
It's Always Sunny.
It's Always Sunny number 1.
Yeah.
Always Sunny number 1. The Office number 2, and Seinfeld number 3.
My goes The Office, It's Always Sunny, and then Seinfeld.
I go The Office, Seinfeld, and I haven't seen enough It's Always Sunny.
It's Always Sunny.
Well, that explains why you're not funny on stage. Because let me tell you something. Always Sunny is fucking hilarious. They don't miss.
They never
Their
miss.
writing is fucking spot on, and they have the right amount of fucking of edginess that makes it fun for TV.
Mm-hmm.
Seinfeld is just too clean for me and too like white boy humor that I'm just kind of like, it's all right. I mean, it's good, but it plays too much in the silly world that I'm just like, I am over it, like the soup Nazi. No, you cannot have soup. It's just like, that's some corny shit. Like, I know that they're all
not enough real
they're
world.
all playing pretend to accept this world, and I'm like, it's cool. Even though like Always Sunny is like a pretend world too, and they're silly, but it's more like the characters are too far out there that it makes the world fun.
Yeah.
Like the whole scene of like who pooped on the bed. It's like that's so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And wild that it's entertaining as fuck.
It is.
And not like the soup Nazi is like, it's cute, but it stays in the cute world. And always and in The Office, the characters are so spot on that I love.
Yeah.
I'm invested in their world, and I could see that character in real life, and that's why I like it.
No, yeah.
Like the Michael Scott, the awkwardness that he does
Yeah.
it, the Dwight that takes things too serious, the Jim that's afraid to talk to the girl. It's like, that is like,
So
I
relatable.
like it. So that's that one. So yeah, man.
No, yeah. That was great. This guy Jesus is on fire tonight. Here we go. Last one. What do you do if I just got fired from my job and have no backup plan?
Well, how old are you? Again, go back to the old.
They're
age.
about 20, 22.
How do you know that? They told you?
No, I know the person who asked.
Okay, so in your 22s, like the job. Listen, the job is ending. The whole like just a job just to get a job is ending at 22, 23. By that time, it's like ya se acabó, yeah. Like the next stage is getting a job or a career that's gonna help you. Getting a job that's gonna help you for your career. That's the next stage. At 24, you got to get yourself a fucking job that whatever you want to be, get in it. Like if you want to start fucking selling houses, get in the real estate world. Get into like, I'm going to be a front desk so I can ask questions of the people that are agents. Like, how do you do it? What do you do? Get into that world and start asking questions and start being involved with the people who are going to be what you want to be. If you want to be an architect, get a job at one of the fucking, the construction sites are like, learn how the blueprints work. Look what you got to do to go to school. Get yourself in the world of where you want to be.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Because then it's going to be easier for you to start at a young age to your career than getting another fucking whack-ass job and being 28 and then getting fired at fucking 29 or 28. You're like, all right, now what do I do? And then you're going to start at your career job at the 30s. Like, no, it's something.
Yeah.
And then you're going to actually get a good position in your 40s. Fuck, do it now. It's 23, 24.
That's it.
So figure out what you want to do with your career, and after that, get a job in that little circle.
Wow. How much do
Anybody
you
else?
charge an hour?
That's just life, Pedro. That's life. That's life experience.
Yeah.
I'm an old dog.
Put W's in the chat if you felt Jesus' advice
Or
helped
somebody
you
said,
out.
"Hey, talk too
W's,
much. You went in circles." Hey, okay, get the fuck
Nah.
No, but Yeah, man. And I want to go back to this the one, the last one of not the last one, but the one about like being a hustler in your 20s. There's one thing that I want to say. It's very important. Like in your 20s, dude. Here's one thing I'm gonna tell you about. Here's one thing I would say. It's gonna be hard to hear or to accept this, but it's a lonely road if you want to be number one. Just know that. If you want to be number one, and when I say that, it's like you want to start a business where you're going to be this fucking millionaire and you want to control something, because you guys can do it, but it's lonely. Because in order for you to stay that focused and that dedicated, you're going to cut people off. Family, friends, and girlfriends. It's going to be hard to get all those three in line. So by the time you make it and you go back and you do have the millions of dollars and you do have the fucking business running, you're going to look back and you're going to go back and you're going to want to be in those relationships again. It's too late. They're going to move on. Either your family got older, your family is distant, they feel like you ignored them, your friends have their own lives now. So it's like they're not going to want to hang out. They got their kids. They have their own situation. Or they're going to ask for money now. And it's like they're not even your friends no more. They just want something from you. So you can't trust them. Girlfriend, the girl that's going to be with you only wants you because of the fucking money. Let's be honest. So that's what I'm saying. You're alone. Now the person that you thought you were, you wanted around, they're not real people anymore because you cut them off for staying focused. But look, the life you live. You got a nice house, got a big-ass fucking career. But because you had to cut people off. And that's something that you have to tell yourself. If I want to get here, I got to sacrifice this. If it's worth it, go for it. If it's not, take it slow. And, you're just going to live your life saying, I gave up being the number one spot to have this.
Yeah.
So I would say that.
Wow. No, ended off like that. La Neta brought to you by Jesus.
All right, guys, that is the episode for this week.
That's it, dude.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. I don't know what the hell is going on. The end of the day, dude, have fun. Live your life. Hasta luego. 4th of July is coming. You guys are going to go have a house.
Yeah,
on
vacation. Any upcoming shows, guys?
You better edit the pod before you leave, buddy.
I know.
Don't act dumb. I know it's going to happen. You're going to get distracted.
Any upcoming shows?
Upcoming shows, we have the July 19th at the Upstairs in downtown LA. It's a new comedy club. It's called Upstairs. It's yeah. So come check it out. The link is in the bio. Anything else for you?
Nothing much.
Of course not. Anything I got, you got. I want to say this. I auditioned for this comedy festival. It's called JFL. It's called Just for Laughs Comedy Festival. It's literally a prestigious club to be in. Only the top comedians get in, and your boy's in. Congratulations.
Yes.
Your boy's in. I'm one of the 6 people. They actually, it was like 400 comedians.
Damn.
Yeah.
One of the
It's hard to get
6.
in, dude.
Jeez.
So it's hard to get in.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's hard to get in. The best of the best. Your boy's in. We're gonna be going to Montreal. Me. I'm gonna be going to Montreal, Canada.
You guys in my heart.
And I'm gonna be performing for a bunch of industry white people.
Nice.
Wow.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
It's
man.
gonna be
Hell
interesting.
yeah.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited, and it's a cool club to
Don't
be
forget to delete that fans when you're big, dude. Don't
in. Oh,
forget
of course,
that,
dude. That's the first thing. That's why it's called Delete That, because that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna say, hey, Frank, delete that podcast.
Thank you, guys.
Se la
Peace
lava.
out,
Later, guys.
Peace.